the governors of Southeast are supporting, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu second term. I saw a man that was running his mouth, and the man was saying the only place that you have, 100% support, a man has his region intact, is, in the Southeast, and he was talking of my brother Bitobi. If when the presidency will come to Southeast, I should be at the forefront because of my performance. And I've asked for debate. Anybody that feels otherwise, I created something out of this Ebonyi state. God used me to do it. And so we compare, governor to governor time and compare what we have done for Southeast. I beat my chest and said, listen, God has used me, President Bola Ahmed has used me to better the laws of Southeast. You can tell me when else we had it this good. And so boldly we are saying that Southeast, we support president, supporting president for 2027. And there is no governor in Southeast that is not supporting the president.
Dave Umahi projecting himself as the next president from the southeastern region of Nigeria is actually bold. And I know he's trying to campaign for Tinubu because he once said that the Southeast will produce a president someday, but not in 2027. And you will see that that particular statement is a direct counter to Peter Obi's ambition, to Peter Obi's 2027 possible presidential election. And he also said that all the governors in the Southeast are supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We also saw what happened in Anambra State, where Governor Soludo openly endorsed and adopted Tinubu as APGA's presidential candidate in 2027. So come 2027, APGA as a political party, as an opposition political party, will not field a presidential candidate because they have already adopted Tinubu, and they even gave Tinubu a title, a traditional title as the DK Simba in Anambra State when Tinubu visited Anambra State some few months back. And of recent, we've been seeing that Soludo has been, indirectly trying to attack Peter Obi. So we don't know if this is a game that they are trying to play just to be in the good books of Mr. President, because Soludo is actively seeking for a re-election soon. And, everybody is just politicking. So all Southeastern governors are treading carefully, especially those that are seeking for a re-election. Definitely, all of them would want to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody will come out and say they are not supporting Tinubu, except they are looking for trouble. All of them, including the ones in opposition, they will also say they are supporting Tinubu because they are seeking for a re-election. Look at Soludo going to the presidential villa, jumping from pillar to post, saying all manner of things. We know what Soludo is trying to do. He doesn't want Tinubu to be at his back. I think it is only Governor Alex Oti for the past 2 years that has been focused on governance. Amongst all the Southeastern governors we have, Governor Alex Oti of Abia State, the governor of Abia State, has been focused on governance. That governor, we've not really heard much from him, talking about 2027, politicking here and there. He's focused on his people because he knows that when the time comes, his people will come out and vote for him. It is his work that will speak for him. It is not by going to Abuja to see Tinubu or saying you endorse Tinubu in 2027. It is not by that one. So I like as David Umahi, he's speaking with faith, actually, that he will be the next. But at what age? At what age? By then, Dave Umahi would be 80-something. Dave Umahi, as the Minister of Works, saying he will be president someday is actually a very prophetic statement. I mean, he's speaking from faith. He's projecting himself, which is not a bad thing. But at what age, Dave Umahi? At what age will you be 80-something by that time? So by 80-something, you'll be running for presidency when you ought to be retired. And, by then you'd be an elder statesman. So what is it? What is by that time, Dave Umahi will be 80-something. This is not funny. This is not funny. I really think Dave Umahi, as the Minister of Works, should focus on fixing our decayed roads, especially the federal roads nationwide. He should be focused on fixing our decayed federal roads. Look at the federal roads linking state to state, the Benin-Asaba highway, other roads are in a very bad state, are in a very terrible state. But Dave Umahi wants to run for presidency because it's starting to look like Dave Umahi is already campaigning for 2039. And this man is not even sure if he will be alive till then. So we should look on the now. And I feel David Umahi's comments about him positioning himself as the next Southeastern presidential candidate is actually selfish. It is coming from a place of selfishness. His reason suggests that the collective political destiny of an entire region can be mortgaged in exchange for his personal ambition. And this approach is quite dangerous because it prioritizes individual interests over the broader needs of the Southeast. And the Southeast for long have struggled for fair representation and inclusion in Nigeria's power struggle for years. That region has continued to seek for equity, justice in terms of the rotation of power and seeking opportunities to contribute to national leadership. So Dave Umahi's statement somehow undermines that collective struggle by narrowing everything to his personal performance and his personal aspirations. It is somehow misleading to assume that by supporting Tinubu's second term, that the region will automatically be rewarded with presidency. Nigerian politics has never worked that way. Our Nigerian politics has never worked that way. Moreover, Dave Umahi's tunes reflect arrogance, claiming he should be at the forefront because of his performance. Because of what has he done? What has he done? Yes, leadership is all about vision. Leadership is all about credibility, the ability to gather people's trust, the ability to unite people across all ethnic and regional lines. So by positioning himself as the only logical choice, David Umahi somehow disregards other capable leaders from the Southeast who may also be credible presidential contenders. And this statement of his somehow portrays him as someone that is selfish, that is more concerned with securing his political future than addressing the immediate challenges of the Southeast. Go to the Southeast, look at what's happening. Insecurity, underdevelopment. The Southeastern people are always complaining that they've been marginalized. And true leadership should champion the collective interest of the people and not to bargain away the region's aspiration for your personal ambition. So Dave Umahi, he should focus on the now than the later. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.